The fastest way to get consistently profitable is to be confident in your trading, but it all stems from one thing, and that is belief. You have to have belief to stick to something. If you don't have belief, you're just going to be swayed to jump from strategy to strategy and to never actually get profitable. I mean, that's the goal, right? To be consistent. You might know, you may not, of a company called FX Replay. It's one of the best backtesting platforms online, but what they just released changes everything. They just released something called battles. And this is basically like a gym for traders. You don't just backtest alone anymore. You come in and you battle other people. You're dropped into a live chart, you're head to head. You have other traders in the room, upwards of 50 traders in the room. And I'm going to show you in a second what it looks like to do it. These traders are from all around the world and you have to prove your edge. So there's pressure, there's adrenaline. Hey, if you like to win like me, there's a little bit of adrenaline, and it's humbling because I don't win every time. But it's the fastest way that I've ever found to improve your trading skills, because let's just be honest, most traders don't train. They'll spend hours watching YouTube videos. I was right there with you, watching videos, scrolling through charts, chasing entries, memorizing the entry models, right? But they never actually practice in a way that builds that muscle memory. And me being a musician, for those of you guys that don't know, they say 10,000 hours to master a craft. I did that with music and I've done it with trading. Those are the two things in my life I've done it with. I almost did it with photography and videography. I've shot a lot of music videos, but regardless, back to the story, okay? You can't grow if you're only showing up when money is on the line. And that's the biggest mistake that I get from new people joining my group, right? They want to just dive into a prop account, dive into a live money account, because their excuse is, well, I don't feel the pain if I lose. I'm like, dude, you don't have to get hit by a car to note that you will get hurt from being hit by a car. I don't know if I said that right, but you get what I'm saying. So Battles fixes this, right? You get the live experience, instant feedback, right? Now you might get frustrated. I get frustrated sometimes too, but really zero long-term emotional damage. And I've been doing this almost every day. I battled over 50 traders, sometimes 10 or 30 at one time, and I'm constantly ranked on the podium, the top 3. And now on the global leaderboard, I am number 9. You do not have to have a membership for this. It's in beta. So you can come in here and you can create your own battles. You can battle other traders. I'm going to show you what I do in a second, the actual strategy using dynamic money management without my custom indicator at all. Notice all the rules. See the different rules from each one of these battles? You'll see the profit target might be 0, or it might be 15%, or max drawdown might be 20%, or max drawdown might be like this one, 7%. I'm not sponsored by FX Replay, by the way. I just really love what they're doing here. It's made for traders and actually to help traders, and I love that. Now let's set up a new battle. Let's see what that looks like. And by the way, you can go learn everything I'm going to show you in this video for free. And you come in here to the classroom. We have a roadmap. We put together this series of videos. You can learn exactly what I'm doing. Nothing held back, like no smoke and mirrors, guys. Here's my calendar. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I am live, literally me in the flesh. I know it's hard to believe, putting my money where my mouth is, but that's what I do. Let me show you what I do. Let's just do it in real time, yeah? Let's allow up to 50 traders to come in the room. I'm going to simplify this and just do MNQ, right? Micros. We're going micros. We'll go with a profit target of 15% max drawdown. We'll go 6 daily drawdown, 6. We'll go maximum amounts of trade. Let's go 3% per trade, okay? And this is just default. You can increase, like if you're swing trading, you might need more data. So this just tells you how much data you can see in the chart. But I'm just going to create this casual battle. Now, casual does not go towards your ELO score, by the way. So in order for you to increase your rank in here, you will have to essentially create ranked battles, and that'll increase your ELO score. I'm going to move me around because I want you to see here. So the ELO score right here, right? So if you want that to increase, you're going to need to trade ranked battles, and that's going to require a membership. All right. So I'm going to actually just leave me down here. Sorry. I was thinking I would move it back, but never mind. All right. We can start this battle now. It's just me and one other person. Somebody else joined. That's cool. And let me just show you what I'm doing in here. So the strategy that I trade with is the ORB. It's blown up. This is a professional trading strategy. A lot of professional traders use it. It's one of the most popular in the game. The reason why most traders fail at trading the ORB is that they don't understand what flip days are, and they're really bad at understanding sizing So essentially what I do is a lot of traders will be looking at this and they'll say, I'll risk this to get this much. But the reality is whether this hits your TP level or not, it's a guess. And what's nice about having a risk to reward model mentally is that you're not going to blow your account. So I trade using the 15-minute range. So let me mark out the 15-minute range. I kind of went a little fast here. Here's the 8:30 candle right here, right? And here's the 15-minute range right there. Now, what I'm doing is I'm using this as my guide. That's it. I'm using it as a guide to tell me what my daily bias should be. In this case, daily bias is down. Why? Because we broke a 5-minute candle outside of the range. So I'm looking for shorts. That's it. Now, some guys, they will tell you pull back into a fair value gap or into a shelf, which I would be the only one telling you shelves since I'm the king of shelves. Shelves are the last swing point or consolidation period that was broken. And it does include the fair value gap as well. So this would actually be a big old shelf right here. And so you can take your trade, you can stack up trades in here, you can take one trade, whatever you want to do. But in this case, I'm going to keep it very simple and show you, because right now I'm losing because I'm taking too much time. Looks like most of these guys are just in drawdowns. So I noticed that out of all the thousands of traders that use this platform, very few are consistently profitable or even profitable at all. And that's why they're here, right? They're here to sharpen the blade. So if you're not profitable, start practicing on a daily basis. The real edge comes from practice. It doesn't come from anything else. Just practice, and you need to find time for that. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to be going short. And why did I pick 0.5? So I'm fractalizing it because I know if I zoom out and I look up, see this is my liquidation. This is my liquidation point. So 6% is way up here. So now I know I'm good. So meaning if price goes against me and flies up here and breaks the other side of the range, I'm good. I'm not going to be like taken out of the market. This is good sizing. I want a few tries. I don't want to go at this all at one try and do 6% risk on the first trade, right? Okay, so now what am I doing? I'm looking for a price to establish structure underneath the range and continue down. So let's see what happens. Okay, price pulls back to the high of the range and now breaks. This is exactly what I was saying. So if price flips, am I worried? Am I looking like I'm worried at all? No. In fact, I actually see a market, I see like a seek and destroy model here. This is where you have like this widening cone. So price comes and takes this out and then goes right back down and takes this out, and just a whipsaw effect for the day. So typically when I see this, I don't trade it. I just move to the next day just because it's highly unlikely. Let's go ahead and just tape read real quick. Look at what happens. Look at that. What did I tell you? So we go back up, we take out this high, market moves down, fakes out to the upside again, takes out the low. That's called just knowing your models, knowing your market maker models. There's the 15-minute range. We break it high. Okay, I'll try to go long on this, see what happens. Okay, she looks like she's staying above the range. We're looking good. I'm looking for price to establish structure. Here is a shelf. Let's see, where am I on the leaderboard? Okay, so 1.6% is the leader currently. This is looking pretty good, breaking highs, so making another high right there. I'm gonna go ahead and start trailing inside the shelf. Okay, we get taken. It's pretty early in the day. Okay, making another high. I'm gonna go ahead and go long here. Nice, we'll take that. And we'll just go to the next day. Now, because I don't have a whole lot of time in this match, I am gonna bump up my sizing to 1. All right, there's the 15-minute range. The first thing I'm doing is just looking for that range. I'm looking at structure, looking for price to break outside the range. I'd rather price to break up. That's the built-in edge right there for the nasty. Okay, we're gonna go long here. See if we make it to the New York high. This looks like it could break higher. Let's go ahead and wait for it. Let structure form. Let price breathe. Don't freak out. Nothing to freak out at. Okay, until she flips. Okay, so she's flipping. So this is a flip day. We're 70% likely for price to remain on the other side on a flip day. So I'm gonna go short. Okay, looking pretty good there. I'm gonna go ahead and trail a little tighter, trail a little bit more, trail more, and I'll exit the position there. And we're looking pretty good. Go ahead and exit. Nice. So let's see what we're at. We're at number 4. We're 1.3% after that trade. Notice I've only traded like a couple of days here, so I've been talking a lot. Okay, so here we go. Back off my sizing a little bit. Go with 1. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can take out these highs now. Wow, okay, price moved down. I didn't even see it. Okay, so price moved down, flipped. Yikes. A little bit of that seek and destroy model again. All right, let's go ahead and go short. Okay, I went double short here. Why did I go double short? Because we're more likely to stay on this side once we fade like that. So there we go. Back up to now, where am I at? Let's check the leaderboard. First position. There you go, just like that. And so yes, I increased my risk. I increased my size, but I just want to be clear with everyone. Like, this is without my custom indicator. If I have my custom indicator here, I know exactly where to get in. I'm not going to be doubling up my position size. But in this case, I can afford to do that because it's fractal, right? And there is a limit, obviously. And actually, I'm just looking here. So this is the entire range, right? I couldn't finish my statement fast enough. So I'd be looking for more of a one-off trade that might be able to, push me into first position. Obviously, if you have a small amount of drawdown left, you have to put your stop loss in a position where you don't think it's going to get hit and go, right? In a battle, it's the same way. In a battle, it's like, okay, I need a one-off position that's like, there's my stop. That if I hit it, I'm out of this battle. That is what it is. I gave it my best shot, But on the podium here, I think I came in second. Somebody pulled ahead right at the last second, and I think I came in second. But yeah, I guess it's just a glitch. So I feel like doing this is going to give you an edge. It's going to give you a reason to go back test, and it's going to be fun. Let me know what you think about the battle in FX replay. And if you want to learn the strategy, you know where to find me. See you in the next one, guys. Bye.